Hello Crystal Souls, hope you're doing amazing today. I am coming with a new picky card reading, and this one is going to talk about the direction of your future. So take on your compass and let's see where you are leading to. If you are looking for personal guidance, by the way, I have all the information down below, so if you want to book a personal reading with me, everything is right there. Same thing if you want to follow me on Instagram, by the way. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. If you want, you can join our Crystal Soul family and subscribe down below. Okay, so I guess we're ready. Let's start the reading. So before I start this reading, I wanted to thank all of you. We passed 44k on this channel. I'm so excited and grateful. Thank you so much, guys. And for this occasion, I was thinking of doing a promotion. So everything will be described in the pinned comment down below. And this promotion will be running for 3 days, so make sure to take advantage of this. And for the promotion, this is actually connected to my personal reading, so if you are interested to book a personal reading with me, you may be excited. Alright, so for this reading, now you have the time to pick your group. Here is the first one, the second one, and the third one. You can pick with a compass or just with a card and the energy around. So if you need to pause the video and meditate, please do so. And for this reading, I'm going to be using the cards, the crystal, and grids, and stickers as always. So now take the time and select your pile. So we will be starting with the first one. Let's discover what is coming in your direction for the future. So the first card is the Ace of Arrows. So this is talking about achievement, success, clarity, and also recognizing what is there for you to take and what is there for you to learn from, like obstacles and challenges. So from what I'm getting with the Ace of Arrows, this is a new direction for you. This is something new, and this is a new direction that is going to be protective, because you can see the stars but also the circle around you. So the stars are for me representing your guides, helping you, directing you, and you may even see synchronicities or symbols, angel numbers, and I think this is to make you recognize something important. So try to pay attention to your thoughts when you are seeing these numbers or symbols, because this may be connected to how you feel, so they are trying to catch your attention. Alright, so that's what I'm getting here, but also I am seeing some connection and also the infinite symbol appearing on this card. So I think this is describing maybe a new relationship, a new partner, and this can be someone in your soul family, so maybe a soulmate, a twin flame, or beyond this, because of course I do believe that all the labels we have, they just describe a little percentage of what we know as soul connections. So this is why I think this is important for you to have a wider perspective. You know, it's not just one soulmate or one twin flame. You know, it could be beyond this. But this is a new direction, a new relationship, and this is a relationship that is going to be transformative for you. That's what I'm getting here. This can also be someone that is meant to be supportive, protective, even with the circle. But this is a new adventure. So if you was waiting maybe for like a new inspiration, or maybe for a sign that you need to start a project, or a career change or something like that, I think this may be your sign for you, because this is the right direction. You can see the arrow actually pointing up, so this means ascension. You are meant to explore beyond your limitations, your fears. So now it is time for you to get out maybe of this comfort zone, this cocoon you created because of fear. And as you may know, fears are just a comfortable cocoon, because it's actually asking us to be courageous, to see beyond this and explore beyond our limits. So this is what I'm getting here for you. And this is something super exciting. I mean, this is talking about achievement and success. So rather it's, achievement with your goals, your career, or even connections with others, because that's what I'm getting with the ties here, then that's super positive. Then we have the Maiden of Vessels. So this is more air energy and this is water energy. So maybe this is helping you also to know exactly who you are attracting or what type of energy you are attracting. This can also be a new beginning with, with the connection with the air energy. This is connected to our minds. So maybe new creative ideas or inspiration or feeling boosted by something. As for the Maiden of Vessel, this is actually someone that can be, very emotionally in tune. So maybe you are the one that is emotionally grounded, and I'm saying that she has enough to give to the reader. In the vessel you possess enough water to give back. So I believe this is announcing that whatever this new beginning is connected to, you will receive back. And this is because you are giving something. So that can be giving love to a new partner, because this can be announcing a new romantic relationship, a new love entering your life. So if this is a new life, this is because you are giving back to the person, and this person is going to be giving to you. Or if this is a project or whatever you invest your time and effort into it, this is going to come back as abundance. So you're going to soak in it. The mermaid is actually in the water. So this is your element, and I think this new direction is something that is connected to your true desire and your true colors. All right, so whatever you wanted to do, whatever was calling you, this is the best direction for you. And by the way, I'm going to talk about this compass because you chose this one for a reason. You can see the sun. The sun is actually connected to success. Just like this card, you are meant to shine. And I think you are meant to be an inspiration for others as well. I'm also seeing the moon right here, so this is connected to dreams, intuition. And I think the direction you may need to take with your life at the moment is based on your intuition. You know it. All right, you can see the arrow, and I'm seeing the ace of arrows. So this is very connected. I mean, this is just beautiful how, tower works sometimes, because it's just like a big puzzle, defining the same image. And on this one, you can also see the star on top. So I think the direction is for you to shine, because the star is for me about success, clarity. It's also guiding you through the night. So I think this is what this reading is announcing, some success, and also for you to be in alignment with what you love to do and in alignment with your dream life or your dream person if this is a new relationship. So then we have the Hierophant. So what I'm getting with this and with the infinite symbol is that you may be attracting someone that is connected to your soul family, or if this is not someone new, I truly think this is you actually growing and ascending to the next level of your spiritual evolution. So if you have been through some awakening, or if you're just curious and interested about spirituality, then I think this is announcing that you may need to direct your compass in that direction and learn more, because you may be awakening some power, maybe being clairvoyant or clairaudient or something like this, just sensing things, or I don't know, I feel like some awakening may happen, and this is the missing piece of the puzzle for you. Or whatever will happen may seem like the missing thing in your life, because you can see the piece of the puzzle as a necklace. Hopefully you can see it. So, and you can see all the pieces coming together, and this is connected to the crown chakra. So this is about inspiration, connection with the divine. Maybe this is something you are practicing. Maybe this is something that is going to be actually growing, expanding. So maybe your connection with the universe or spirits, angels, or whoever you want to connect with is going to be easier and easier and easier. So this is what is going to give you the power. You can see it. And it's also sitting on this wall of bricks, I'm not sure how you pronounce this, but I think this is representing some construction, building things one brick at a time to build a strong foundation. So this may be what you need to do at the moment. Your goals, your relationships, you need to build them strongly before actually continuing to build more and more and more. So if, for example, you have weak foundations with your parents or with friends, and you feel like you have to end this, or maybe adjust and work on these relationships before engaging in maybe a romantic relationship even, then you need to do that before. Because the story you are writing at the moment, you can see the book right here, is super important for your evolution, for your future, for the direction you are taking at the moment. So I think this card is pretty much announcing that power is going to be residing in your hand. You are building your life, and you are also being helped by the universe. I think this is why the crown chakra is so activated here. And this is very subtle also, but you can also see the the bees all around, and this is kind of reminding me of the map, you know, the shining part. Hopefully you can see it. This is like reminding me of the map, you know, if you put a circle here. And you know what? The World card is coming right after. So I think you are meant to influence people or to awaken people. You may have a bigger mission. Maybe you are a star seed, because I'm seeing the stars. Maybe you are someone like, yes, that is highly or meant to be highly awakened to direct the mass. So maybe you like to work, or maybe what you will do in your career or as a hobby even can be about doing something as a mission, as a spiritual mission. And I think you have one, to be honest, because your story with the book, I think this is important for you to actually look at your story, look at what you was creating in the past, and understand where are you right now. What do you want to do? What do you want to write? Because you are the author, the creator of your own reality and your own story. So it is time now for you to regain your power and to understand the direction you're taking. But the Earthen is very connected to community and traditions and spiritual connections. So I think this may be announcing this new direction or this new love is connected to a spiritual contract or spiritual promise you made. And so now this is manifesting for you to be in your power. And with the World card coming, again, I think you are meant to be an inspiration. I think you are meant to connect with a lot of people. And on this card, what I'm seeing, and this is very beautiful, I am seeing all the signs appearing. So it's all about, you know, becoming all what is the energy, let's say. You know, we have the energy of the water, fire, earth, and the air. So the air is to me represented with the butterfly and the feathers. Here this is reminding me of the flame of the fire, the water with the fishes appearing, and the earth with the planet, of course. So I think you are in control, and I think you are actually embracing all these energies because this is making you feel like one. And especially because you can see, you know, all the ties all around. So this is you being connected with this reality, with this earth. And I think this is because you may be feeling on an intense level what is happening at the moment with people or with the earth as a general thing. You may feel the energy of the planet. With the olive branch right here, this is reminding me of peace. But also this is kind of like a crown. So this is for you to regain your power. Regain your power and finally embody peace. This card is talking about you feeling whole and complete. This can also be talking about completion. So I think you are completing some type of mission at the moment. And this is for you to grow as well. This is for you to actually shine and be, as I said, an inspiration, a support for other people. And I'm seeing you being the support because you are following the right direction for you. This is not you feeling forced to be, you know, in a path or doing something that you are not satisfied with. No, this is you actually being so energized and happy about that. So this may be connected to your dreams. And I'm saying this because you can see the feathers, but also I see that you are kind of holding this planet as something precious. You want to protect it. So you may be here on this earth to protect the earth or to protect something that is very, very important for you. So this can be the animals, this can be children, this can be, you know, other people or whatever is calling you. So I think you are meant to have a mission at the moment that is very important, and this is something that is going to be transformative because we have the butterflies appearing, and this is talking about transformation and rebirth. So I think this mission that is being given to you is going to be transforming yourself and other people in the process. So just embrace it, embrace your power, because I think you may awaken to another level. But yes, I am sensing that type of mission for you, that type of calling for you. So do not resist it. Go in that direction. This is the right one. And this card can also be talking about travel, by the way. So if you feel the need to explore new places or new city or even new people, because this can be a transition as well, you know, different stuff that are calling you, go for it, because this may be what you need at the moment to evolve. So then we have time out. And it's funny because I was talking about this with this card. You may actually feel, a bit trapped in that overprotective energy sometimes. So if someone is overprotecting you, you may feel like a resistance, or you may want to break free from this. Or if you feel like you are the one that is overprotecting yourself because of fears, then it is time for you to break free. Because you can see time out, you need to see beyond, and you can see the boat actually being presented here. And the boat is here as, a transportation. So you need to be transported towards something new. And I think because you are looking at this one, you want to be in. You want to actually be a part of this travel. And the dragon is appearing here. Dragon is for me representing a spirit guide, a spiritual teacher even. So maybe you are meant to encounter people that are going to be teaching you a lot of things. And this can also be during a travel. Sometimes when you travel, you feel very inspired or energized by this, or just very connected to new people and new cultures. And this can be because of past life memories, or just you feel the urge to actually collect even more knowledge on a human level or a spiritual level. So be aware of this. It's funny because I just said this and I read the messages underneath. So awareness, contemplation, solitude, and time alone. I think you was taking this time alone, or if you need that, take it. But I feel like this is not going to be too long for you. I feel like something is calling you and you cannot really resist it. So this is pushing you in that direction for you to explore beyond these limits, beyond limits of fears or comfortable cocoon. Because I feel like a lot of you have been through, this hermit time, and now it is time to end it so you can see what is calling you, so you can explore what is awaiting for you at the moment. So don't resist it. I think this is something very beneficial for you. You can see the number 36 as well. So the 3 number is about growth, and the 6 is connected to love and beauty. So this is something significant for you. I think you are taking a new direction with your life. This is obvious. You cannot resist this. And if you are, I think you may actually be pushed towards it, even though you are not feeling like I need to be there, or I'm going to take my time. I think no, if this reading is here at the moment, this is for a reason. This is for you to recognize that this is the right timing, this is the right thing for you. So why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? It is presented because you are now capable to welcome this new energy, this new thing for you, or this new person for you. But yes, for that, you will need to see beyond that comfortable cocoon or that fear, because this is making you trapped. And you need to actually swim around and explore what is beyond. Then we have sisterhood. So you may be accompanied, and with the infinite symbol, the spiritual family message before, I'm not surprised to see this one, because I am seeing this as spiritual connection, spiritual family finally coming together. And you can see it. They want to be together and they are connected. We have friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, and delight. So these are going to be people that are going to be supportive, loving, and loyal to you. If you need them, they're always going to reach out. If you text them, they're going to be the first one. And even when you think about them, they may text you. That's the type of connection you will get. That's the type of spiritual link or spiritual energy you two will share. And especially when you spend a lot of time and energy talking to a person, you will recognize these links and ties. This is what we were talking about before, with that person. And this is manifesting super easily. Like, that's what I said. When you think about a person, they may text you, or they may actually think of you at the same time, because you two are sharing energetic ties together. And I think this is what this card is showing, but also what this card is showing, with everything shining. This may be the ties with people you may be an inspiration for, and this can also be happening, beyond this dimension. So maybe in dream state, or maybe when you astral project. And this is something that happens when you go to sleep as well. So sometimes we're not aware of that, but we actually astral travel pretty much every night. But I'm not going to go and spoil anything like that, because that's the second time I'm recording this reading and I know why. So Marion, don't talk too much, because sometimes I feel like the mass is not ready to welcome some messages and I tend to be too excited to share. And then spirits are just ruining all my work. So I'm not wanting to record it 3 times. That's going to be the last one. Okay. But yes, anyway, I'm seeing that connection, spiritual connection and support. And I think this may be people, for some of you, you may be connected to them already. And for some of you, you may need to travel to them. Because I am seeing the boat again appearing, and it's like a wreck. The first one. And you can also see the skull. This is very subtle. But you can see the skull right here. So I think this is about recognizing what is a wreck, maybe in your connections or maybe in your life, what you need to release so you can build the right ship for you. And I think this is also what the Hierophant was showing you. Building this strong, it's kind of like a pillar for me, or a seat. Something you can, rely on or sit on and feel comfortable and feel like I'm secure, because that is going to be strong enough to support me. But yes, I feel like you will need to say goodbye to anything that seems to be broken, that seems to not really go anywhere, because the boat is supposed to make you travel and explore. This is supposed to be on top of the water. But yes, I'm seeing this type of darkness happening, and this is also what is actually showing the contrast of this clarity. Because it's so dark, you can see what is there that is shining, what is there that makes you happy. And I think this is what the clarity is showing you. You know what, maybe this part of darkness, or this time of darkness, was needed for you to see beyond, for you to see actually what is going to be a lot more connected with your desires, or with the direction you want to take with your life at the moment. So be aware, amazing connections are going to manifest. And this can be a friendship. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. But if this is something you are looking for, then this may be your miracle. Because I'm seeing this clarity with the sun actually piercing through the water, being like this miracle you was waiting for. And on this card you can see 41. So the number 3 is about stability. The number 1 is a new beginning. So this may be a new relationship, or something new happening in your current relationships that are going to bring more stability and structure. And it's very beautiful, because we were just talking about this clarity. And I mean, look at this. This is actually, again, the same type of miracle light. Like I call it Jesus. It's like a blessing from the universe telling you, you know what you was asking for? This is it. Take it. And you have to be aware that everything that is being presented to us are presented because the universe knows we are capable to handle it. Okay, so take it. This is your miracle. This is for you. So for the message of this card, there will be the universe's clarity, which will illuminate every planet. So I believe what is going to be given to you as a miracle may actually bring some awakening or inspire people as well, because I'm seeing this miracle happening for you, but also benefiting people, because you are going to spread this light. And this can be knowledge as well with the crown chakra. That can be something that is being downloaded from your chakras that you want to share. It's like this was some activation or some empowerment, so you can share to people. So be aware, this may not be some selfish or, ego-centered type of direction or type of desire at the moment. I feel like this is to benefit you and at least one other person, but I feel like this is for a lot of people. So that may be some awakening and power or some downloads you may have for you to share. As for this card, I think this is related to the darkness we were talking about, because it's like this astronaut is falling, and this is like something that is never really ending because the universe is so wide. So I feel like some of you may feel a bit trapped in situations, or something may happen and you feel like, I'm not sure what to do, I'm not sure what is calling me at the moment. So you may receive a direction, and maybe why you came in today's reading is to know exactly what to do, is to know exactly what is calling you, or to know what is right for you at the moment, what you signed for as a soul perspective, so you know it is the best thing for you to follow. So this is the sense of being lost or feeling trapped or just feeling like I'm not sure what to do. And I think this is representing this constant fall that is not really leading you towards the planet you want to explore. And this planet can be representing a goal, a person, a place, maybe something you want to create, anything like that. Something that may seem to be calling you, but at the same time there is some resistance and distance between you and what you want. So for the message, continually falling, getting out of control, to the center of the planet, falling into the more empty universe. Now I think this is just a perspective. The universe is abundant, the universe is always going to support you. So if you feel this fall, or if you have this loss of faith in the universe, this is just a perspective, and as you know, a perspective can always change. But if you see the abundance, this is what you will get. If you see the lack, this is what you will get. And this is what exactly this card is showing you. It's rather you see the clarity and see beyond, or it's rather you stay where you are at and just see this boat actually being completely out of work. It's not working. It cannot be used to travel. That's a wreck, okay? So as I said, this is just a perspective, and you are abundant enough to create your reality. You are the one that is writing your story, remember. So if you want the best reality, this is happening in your mind. And this reality that is happening in your mind is happening in your reality. So just maybe sit down or pause this video if you need, and just picture your life as a spectator. Do not engage your emotion. Just see what is happening and your thoughts, the patterns of your thoughts. Are they positive? Are they supportive? Are they supporting anything you want to create? Your dreams, your true self, your true colors, the direction you want to take at the moment? Is it? And if not, then you know exactly where you need to work on. And this can be happening in your mind, but this can be happening emotionally because we have the water connection. Alright, so this is super important for you to be in touch with how you think and how you feel, so you can create whatever is best for you to experience at the moment. Living without an aim is like sailing without a compass. And I'm seeing this as, in the airplane, when you see the window, it's kind of representing that for me. And with the bow, when I'm seeing a bow, it's like a surprise. The bow on a gift, a present. I think this is like the universe gifting you maybe the travel or the transition that's needed, the direction that's needed. But first of all, you need to have one aim, just like this message is saying. If you don't have any aim, then you're just directing yourself nowhere. Alright, so this is your compass, this is your direction. And I think you should always take directions with your heart. If it feels right, go for it. If it doesn't, just say no, it's okay, it's not meant for you. And I think people will understand, because I'm seeing so many people saying yes just to satisfy another part, but this is not satisfying for you. You have to be aware people want you to be happy. They want to see you smile. They want you to be content and excited about life. They don't want you to, feel like crap or feel like, you're draining your energy in something that is not satisfying. Because if they want that, just because they can get something out of it, they're not your true friends, or they're not wanting the best for you. And these are not relationships that are taking you anywhere. So this may make you recognize, what type of relationship are healthy and what type of relationship are just here to manipulate you and to direct you in the direction they want, but they're not really thinking about your own needs or desires or dreams. So just be aware, this is your own destination, and this destination may be a dream for you. Constant dropping wears stone. And I'm interpreting this message as you actually filling your pockets with stones, and these stones may represent some fears or limits, and you're just constantly falling. You're not getting anywhere because this is that heavy. But if you start to address fears one by one, or limits one by one, then you will empty your pockets. And this is what is going to allow you to feel a lot more lighter, a lot more free, so you can explore beyond. I'm also seeing that for some of you, you may be afraid of the outside world or people around you. You may tend to have, trust issues, or just not really feeling like you are a fit in maybe in society or just around people sometimes. It's okay to feel this way. Now this is not the reality you want to create, so now it is time for you to create a reality that is supporting amazing connections. People coming your way, people that you meet in your life. This is your manifestation. That's something you have to be aware of. So if you want to meet amazing people, then just picture the world this way. Just picture people actually being amazing one, exciting one, inspiring ones. So whenever you are going to go outside, you're going to be met with amazing people, amazing experiences. That's the type of energy, the type of mental program you need to rule in your subconscious mind so you can attract wonders, all right? Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in this energy, as I said, and you don't want to be there. You want to be there. You want to create miracles every second. And this is what you are doing with your own manifestation. You are the creator, as I told you before. So be aware of your own power. If you are feeling like you're constantly falling, constantly being challenged, this is because you ask for this. Subconsciously, if this is not consciously, but I truly believe your thoughts are always something you can control, so you can mold your reality differently. Now it is time for you to recognize, maybe I was not thinking positive. Maybe I was not creating the best reality for me. Maybe I was kind of asking for that punishment after all. But now I'm going to take back my power, okay? So I can create the best reality for me, so I can walk freely, lightly, without these stones in my pockets, so I can explore the world and be actually excited to leave the house. Because with the house appearing, it's like you falling not too far from your house. I feel like you're just, stepping further, and at the same time you want to retract and go back to your safe cocoon, maybe your home. But this is not meant to be this way. You are meant to be an excited explorer. You are meant to explore beyond the limits. So for the messages, we always have time enough, if we will, but use it right. Okay, so maybe some people will need to manage their time in the best projects, the best relationship, and the best direction for you. I'm also seeing the box. So that can be, again, with the house, people staying in their box or feeling like they are trapped in some type of definition of what you are. Because some people may tend to create our own image and spread it, and we tend to believe this is who we are. No, this is not. This is the image you choose to believe you are. So now if this is not satisfying, it is time for you to come out of this box, because this is too restricting for you. You are meant to be free, remember? So I feel like some of us may actually be okay with that image because this is protective. But this is also your trap, and this is not leading you where you want to be. Be aware of this. So it is time for you to get out of this comfort zone and to explore what is beyond, because all around the box you can see the planet spinning around you. So this is like the universe showing you there is something beyond that box. There is something beyond that house or that path you are choosing, because I'm also seeing the path here. Now it is time for you to access it if you are ready, but I think you are ready if this is popping as a message. Does not experience the wind and rain. How can you see the rainbow? So this means anything that may have seemed to be like a challenge or difficult. This was meant for you to experience or to be ready for the miracle, for the rainbow. Because the rainbow is a bridge between gloomy rain, so how you may have felt in that darkness. And then this is a bridge towards happiness, light, clarity. Alright, so be aware of this. I think whatever happened that was very difficult, that was very challenging, even traumatic for some of you, this was to build you stronger so you can travel towards something new. So you can have this flame, this energy, the rage for some people to see beyond. Because sometimes when something is so challenging, you have so much anger, or you feel like you have to always prove yourself, that you have the energy to sail in another direction. And I think this is what is happening at the moment. Because you can see this little ship, and you can see the water being in motion. So it is time for change. It is time for you to see what is waiting for you. And with the moon appearing on these two cards, when the birds, by the way, are connected to freedom, love, and peace. So I think this is where you are leading yourself to. But with the moon, this is connected to intuition, and this is connected to any type of dream you may have. Okay, so I think this is where you need to go. But be aware you will experience ups and downs, but this is a part of what this rainbow is. You need to experience the rain, the wind, so you can see the rainbow. Be aware of this. Maybe that's something you need to write down so you can remember. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. And the owl is appearing. The owl is connected to wisdom. And this is also, for me, the symbol of an old soul, because this is a bird that is very intuitive. This is a bird that is going to, navigate through darkness. So I think this is also a message for you to understand that whatever is being presented to you is for you to learn, is for you to expand and grow thanks to these experiences. So the message, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. This is what we're talking about, the miracles. And the last message, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Okay, and this is what we're talking about. Anything that is happening in your mind, in your emotional body, how you feel with the energy, this is your creation. So now it is time for you to use this energy and create a reality that is supportive. And also you can see the rainbow appearing. This is very connected. Alright, so this is it for the cards. I'm now going to use the crystal ball and the grids, stickers and charms so we can discover more information. Let us see. So let's start with a crystal ball and see. Okay, so right away, I am saying like a bird. And I think this is representing some freedom for you. I think you need to break free from something. And I think this is connected to some type of fear, or too much comfort is killing you or is killing the dream and not allowing yourself to go in the right direction for you at the moment. You know the symbol you are seeing when you listen to music and you want to actually go faster? You want to actually go... I don't know how to say that. But anyway, this is you actually wanting to see what's in front of it, to see what's beyond the moment you are listening to at the moment. So I feel like you want to speed things up and want to see what's next for you. And I think this is great because this is what is going to give you the right direction and guidance in that direction. So try to pay attention to what you want to do, what you crave for at the moment, because this may give you some inspiration and guidance in that direction. I'm seeing the mountain, so this is asking you to be courageous and strong so you can experience what is meant for you at the moment. I'm seeing the number 7 appearing, so this is a lucky number. I think you may be lucky when you will know exactly what is your calling. I'm seeing again, it's like a triangle, but I feel like this is more one arrow. So I think they are really wanting you to follow your direction and to follow something that's calling you at the moment, and to not take a direction because someone is asking you to take that direction. This is something very personal. Okay, one last message. And I'm seeing the heart shape appearing. So really follow a direction that you feel you can invest in. That's a direction of love. This is something that's calling you because this is right for you. So, I'm going to use the shell. So everything that will fall into the shell is going to actually talk about anything that is actually meant to become reality soon. It's like in your shell. You are ready to welcome this one. Everything around, this is what the universe is still working on, but this is about to manifest. And I'm going to use the stickers first. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to talk about what is all around. It's funny because we have two airplanes appearing, like in the shell, but also around. So I think there's a travel or a transition if you do not plan to travel. Here we have, I like it. Okay, so I guess this is something that you are craving for, wanting so badly, like you're even crying, like, please, universe, give me this opportunity, or, manifest something. Embrace it. So you need to embrace the moment, embrace what you have, be happy and grateful for that. You are welcome. I feel like this is the universe kind of telling you, you're welcome for all the things you was experiencing, and you are welcome for all the things I am going to manifest for you. But also be aware, you always co-create with the universe. So whatever is manifesting is also your creation and your demand. Don't be afraid. Yes, this is what we were talking about, right? Any type of limit, fear, blockages, it is time for you to not be afraid and to allow yourself to embrace whatever is coming your way. What's up? Maybe there's someone that is wanting to connect with you and contact you. Good luck. This is what we're getting with the 7 number appearing as well. On the crystal ball. Stains. So maybe there are some type of, my voice is cracking, some type of darkness that you carry around, but you have to remember these stains, this was to ink your own story, all right? So you can be free. You can see the birds right here. So you can be free and explore beyond. So these are not defining you. So in the shell, again, I'm saying travel for you 2 times even, because we have this little body wanting to travel. I'm saying the ink. So it's funny because we just talked about the ink right here. This is crazy. So I guess you are meant to write a new story, and you can see the stars appearing. So this is a new story for a successful life. But I also think this is some divine guidance you may receive. What is this? This is a jar. Let me see. Coffee. So this is a jar of energy, coffee to energize you, to make you awake, pretty much. Forgive. Maybe you have to forgive yourself or forgive someone from the past so you can move on, because that can be a transition, or that can be a trouble for some of you with the airplane. Circle. Yes, maybe that's a friend that was betraying you or not being there for you, and you feel like a bit abandoned. But I think this was also to make you recognize your own strength, courage, because you was actually allowing yourself to be with your own company and to just be the one that is supporting you in that life. So you are the one that is exploring now. And also I'm seeing the boat. So yes, I think you are meant to travel. I think this is clear. You are meant to transition or travel or explore something at the moment. So I'm going to use the grid. And the charms. So all around, I'm seeing, maybe you are a Cancer, I'm seeing the crab, but this is also someone that is very protective, very emotional. I am seeing maybe someone in your soul family that is wanting to connect. This is someone very similar to you. You may even have some telepathy happening. I have the love charm with the hair appearing, the starfish that can be talking about sticking to a successful calling, a successful path. And with the cloud appearing, again, I think this is connected to someone that is a bit of a dreamer. And I think your dreams are going to become reality. So home, I'm seeing the Eiffel Tower. So maybe this is about building something, structure at home that is needed. And I'm also seeing the Eiffel Tower appearing, that's the word I was searching for, appearing on the self. So building the self and allowing the self to be strong. I'm seeing freedom pretty much on all of them. With the birds in cage, you need to break free. At home, work, family, growth, with transition or travel, self, love, and money. With the self, I'm seeing some hard work happening with the camel, so it's asking you to adapt. I'm seeing love, connected to love and the self. So maybe connecting more with yourself and others and spreading that love. With money, I am seeing spring season appearing, so maybe this is something that may happen during spring with the ice cream, or that may be something tasty. That's something you was waiting for and craving for. For money and home, I'm seeing things settling. We have the anchor. Protection with home, work, family, and this is also talking about growth in these areas. For growth, we have the flower, so you are meant to blossom, to grow at the moment, and not to be afraid of things. We have the cat, and for me, the cat is some animal that may be a bit distant and, trying to know if you are not a threat for them. So I think you may need to take things carefully and to always direct your growth in the right direction for you. Now we have the fish in travel and growth. So I think you are meant to transition for your own growth at the moment. And I think this is why you are meant to explore beyond your comfort zone, so you can see what is there for you to experience and to grow from. So this is pretty much it for this reading. This was a bit long, but I think I needed to go in depth with this one. So I hope you will like it. Let me know in the comments what you think, if this was accurate for you, and if you like this one. Take good care of you, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye. So now the second group, let's see what is coming in your direction for the future. So first of all, we have the Justice card. So I see that you may need some balance, you may need some harmony in your life, but also I'm seeing this as stability and honesty. Something that may be fair, or some type of, reward that is going to manifest. And I think this is some divine intervention, because I'm not seeing with the eyes, so this is not something, that is going to be judged. It's like, this is something fair. I'm not going to see anything. This is because the energy is like that. So here it comes. This is for you. So be aware. You may receive something. You may receive some good treatment now. If you have been through something challenging, something that may, have created some imbalance, this is about to end. Because now it is time for you to explore beyond these limits, beyond whatever you cannot see even at the moment, so you can welcome whatever is going to support the reality you want to create, the balance you want to create or manifest at the moment. And I think you are also meant to explore something beyond. The sea is here, the water is in motion, so I think some movement, something may happen that is going to make you change maybe the direction you're taking, or change the way you feel, because this is a Libra, by the way, Libra energy and Cancer energy. So Libra is more about, something fair, just, they're very, very knowledgeable, so they're going to think before taking any action. They're always going to try to see beyond, not just to see the situation that is there, they're always going to go in depth and think about it. So they're very knowledgeable. As for the Chariot card, the Cancer energy, this is more connected to feeling, knowing, kind of. It's like trusting more your intuition when it comes to things. So maybe the direction you're taking is pushing you to trust that intuition, trust that calling at the moment, so you can direct your own ship in the right destination. See, so I think this is asking you to recognize what is there, what do you want, what are you craving for at the moment, so you can explore whatever is calling you at the moment. So this is talking about triumph, victory, willpower, determination, and control. So I think this is very connected in a way, because this is what is going to create that balance and control in your life. And I think this destination is actually going to create that balance and allowing you to explore something that is a lot more worth it for you to be welcoming at the moment in your life. So be aware, this may be a new transition, a new calling for you, and this is a calling that comes from rather your mind and your feelings. After we have the Empress. So this is a symbol of growth, something that is going to be fertile and growing in your life, and this can be connected to some type of pleasure, something you was wanting, desiring. So this can be something in your workplace. I'm saying this can also be about a shift, maybe in your workplace or studies, or maybe a shift in your relationship or growth. That can also be something that is inner, inside you, that is craving for that change. But this can also be talking about abundance. The emperor and the empress for me are successful leaders. If they want to create whatever they want, an empire, they will. They have the power to create that. So I think this is giving you the power to create your reality into something fair and just, and into something that is going to be successful, so you can experience this abundance, this growth. Because whenever you are going to be planting this grain, and you can see this melon growing from the empress, whenever you are going to be planting this grain and watering this one, you are going to see results. So whatever you are taking as a direction, just be aware this is something fertile. This is something that is going to be bringing back something to you. I'm also seeing this as the mother figure. If you was wanting to have a baby, to conceive, of course, if this is a will, okay, that's a direction you want to take. This is not a direction that is going to make you drown, okay? No. This is something you desire. So if you wanted a baby, that can also be announcing the venue of this baby. Then we have the queen, so taking back your power. And I think this is something fair. This is like... this is like an obvious step change for you. It's like you was working so hard on yourself, on a project, on balance, on being content, on being, building that success, that now it is time for you to be like this queen and be empowered by that. I'm also seeing that you may need to follow whatever is calling you, a desire, a passion. You can see the feathers, and they are connected to passion and desires. And you can see the sunflower as the belt on the dress. So I think, because this is connected to the plexus chakra, you are meant to shine. You are meant to be successful. You are meant to experience positive results, but also positive connections with others, because the plexus chakra is also connected to the relationship, or the type of relationship we entertain with people. So if they are not healthy, this may actually weaken this plexus chakra. But the plexus is also connected to our courage, so, and the ego, the image of the self. So if this one is not positive, you may have a weak plexus chakra. And if, for example, you don't have the courage to do something, or you don't really stand for yourself because, I don't know, you just feel like, maybe I need to experience that. Maybe I need to experience judgments or people treating me like crap. But I feel like the universe is now wanting you to be aware. This is not just. This is not fair. You are not meant to be, beating up and experiencing that treatment. And this treatment can also come from your mother or from a woman. Because I'm saying the empress, so that can be mother relationship. So maybe there's something to work out there. Maybe there is some imbalance, maybe some lack of trust, or maybe some weakening chakra energy transfer while you was a kid. When you was educated, sometimes we may actually take the wounds, pains, and energies from our parents. And if this is very unhealthy, we carry that with us. But that is something we need to heal, okay? That's something you can release. This is not a trap, okay? So be aware of this. I think this is announcing, well, that may be inspiring you to see where the imbalance is, so you can heal that energy and finally be in your power, just like the queen and the empress. And you can see the crown, so this is definitely talking about this. And she's also holding the rose. For me, this can represent some offer, so maybe a love offer, maybe even some connection of love, again in past relationships, maybe finally being at peace with the past, or relationships even. I'm seeing the S appearing, so that can be a soulmate. If this is not your mother, that can also be a soulmate you was connected to in this lifetime. And a soulmate doesn't have to be romantic, so maybe that's in your friendships. Yeah, I feel like some of you were making sacrifices because of someone. And you feel like this was just, this was fair to make that choice. but now you're recognizing that maybe you was just following a path for someone else. But this is not your calling. You came here for a purpose. You came here for you to grow, for yourself, okay? So you have to be aware that maybe these sacrifices were not yours. Maybe this is not what you was actually called to do, okay? And the message, there are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. So be aware. Is this a sacrifice that is supporting the quest that you have, your dream, the direction you want to take at the moment? Or is it a sacrifice that you are making that is not really, giving back to you, that is not really fertile in a way? This is something that you have to break free from. This is not meant to be. The number 11 is also connected to the healer number. Maybe your path is to be a healer. Maybe you are meant to heal from sacrifices as a general message as well, to find balance and stability. Maybe you see 1111 as well. So maybe that's a wish that is about to manifest. But first of all, you have to free yourself from anything that is blocking you, that is making you like a prisoner in a way. And with the shells appearing right here, I think this is like calling for you. This may be a message. Maybe a message of freedom for you to understand what is the right sacrifice for you at the moment. What is the right direction for you at the moment? Where do you need some healing? Because I think these are the big messages for you. Soul cage. Yes, I feel a lot of you have been through some sacrifices that felt like you was just becoming your own prisoner, or prisoner of that cage, of that promise. And you needed to satisfy another part. And in the process, you realized that this was not satisfying for you anymore. You realized this was not the calling. This was not the right destination for you. So now you need to release it. And this can be a relationship, this can be a connection, this can be a work, this can be a goal that you may have had in the past. And now you feel like this is not really what I want anymore. Or this is not really the person I need anymore. So it is time for you to understand what is worth continuing and what is best for you to release. And this is not just best for you, this is also best for them. Okay, or for that opportunity, because if you take one opportunity that is not a fit for you, you also take that away from someone else that is craving for that opportunity. So if this is not a dream of yours, then that means this is not your direction. If this is not your dream person or a dream connection, a dream friend, then you need to release that person as well. And this is a message I needed to hear for myself as well. I know this can be difficult to hear. I know this is difficult to release someone or something. But I think this is for the better. And we have to also be okay with saying goodbye to things. Because this was serving a purpose so we can be better. So they can be better. Maybe you was the one that actually served them most. But yes, I feel like this is maybe a calling for you to end anything that is making you feel trapped. So rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. This is pretty clear. And we have 24. The 2 number is about union and stability for the 4 number. So if any relationship is not creating that balanced structure, then it is time for you to release it. So on the scene, what I'm seeing is this astronaut, and you can see the position of the feet. It's like, I'm not ready, I'm not sure, I'm a bit scared, I'm not trusting this, I'm not wanting to jump. But this is not fun. This is supposed to be a playground. This world, this reality, this life is supposed to be your playground. This is your making. But sometimes we may feel so stuck in our emotions or in our minds that we create a reality that is not enjoyable anymore, that is not fun anymore. When you see a kid life, they're just so happy and joyful and excited. They just want to play. They just want to goof around and have fun. This is what we are meant to create, and this is our true power. Kids are not ruled by, their thoughts and worries, and, most of them at least. So we have to go back to this child energy so we can experience this excitement, this playfulness. So we are not afraid to actually make a jump. All right? So for the message of this card, look at the falling planet at the center of the Milky Way. So again, I think this is the perspective this person has. The falling planet. Why are they falling? What are they not traveling instead? This is just a perspective. So it is your choice to see things falling, pretty much, or just traveling around, being presented to you. Maybe you say goodbye to them afterward, but they're just traveling in your life, entering, going in the right direction, because this is what they are meant to experience, and this is what you are meant to experience. Just welcome what is, do not resist it. So this will be a lot more fun. And again, I'm seeing a prayer and a paper, maybe a letter, a confession, some revelation, because I'm seeing this as curtains. This is revealing something to you. And the message, River of Stars. I think you are searching for success and you can achieve success. This is for sure. This is talking about triumph and success, remember. And this is something fair. This is something that is going to create balance in your life. So I think whatever is going to be revealed in your life or to you is fair for you to welcome. This is answering your prayers even. And you can see the stars representing flowers here. So this is a success that is about to grow. Okay, so trust yourself. I think you are meant to experience something beautiful and grand. Living without an aim is like sailing without a compass. Remember, use this compass to go in the right direction, and this compass is always going to show you your aim. What do you want? What are you looking for? What are you wanting to create in your reality? This is your destination. This is your true calling. What I'm saying here, you can see the ribbon, so that can be some link, tie with something or someone. So whatever is calling you, this is something that is connected to your dreams, desires, something that is making you feel good, that is freeing you as well, because they are floating in the wind freely. So you are supposed to feel this way. And I'm seeing the church. So this is asking you to have faith in yourself, to trust anything you want to create in this reality, so you can give it power. Because when you trust and believe in something or in yourself or in someone, this is what is going to manifest even more as an energy. So this is super important. And here on this card, again, I am seeing the ribbon appearing. So I think this is some connection with someone. I'm also seeing the toy, and I think this is connected to the playground. You are meant to have fun. You are meant to play. Maybe play a role in this reality. Maybe play something new. But I think it's just connected to maybe your childhood. If this is connected to, as I said, with the mom, maybe there is something to heal or forgive or say thank you even to that mom, because we have the thank note with the paper. So maybe that's the message. And with the paper, maybe that's a letter you want to write, or maybe that's a text, or even a call. Anything that is calling you to say to your mom, do it. And I know this can be awkward, say I love you, thank you, anything like that. This can be awkward, but I think this may be necessary. Or just saying I forgive you for that. Or just saying anything that is, in your mind or in your heart and that is heavy. I know this is difficult to express these things, but this may be necessary for your freedom and for you to release anything from childhood that you carry in your adult life. Okay? Super important for you to be free. So I'm going to share messages now. Knowledge advances by steps and not by leaps. So taking the time, appreciate the velocity of that. I'm also seeing the moon, so this is like this dream entering your cup. Entering your reality. And with the mountain, I think this is about being grounded as well, being courageous to welcome whatever is being delivered to you. I am a slow walker, but I never walk backwards. Beautiful. So you know exactly where you want to go. Just go, take your time. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I am ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it is time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. And you can see the crystals. No, I think, yeah, this kind of reminds me of crystals that can be healing, but these are mostly leaves. So this is inspiring you to grow. And the leaves are also for me some protection. So maybe you may be receiving some protection while you are growing. And you can see the circle as well. So this is definitely your circle and your protection. When I am connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. This is beautiful. This camera today. All right. And the last message. When I think I have surrendered, I surrender more. And this is how you manifest when you allow things to come. Okay, surrender. It's like when you hold so tight on something, you are not capable to welcome anything in your palm. But when you release, you're just happy, you surrender. This is when your palm is open to receive. So remind yourself of this. And you can also see the dandelion. So this is connected to a wish becoming true. Anything you wish for, this is about to manifest. And trust me, this is about to manifest quickly because I'm seeing this motion of the moon entering your reality. So this is it for the cards. I'm now going to use the crystal ball and stickers and charms so we can get more informations. So let's start with the crystal ball. I'm seeing maybe the L, but I'm also seeing this as a path. Maybe there's a new path, and it's funny because the path is also creating one arrow pointing up. So things may actually push you to start something or inspire you to go in one direction especially. And I think this is what is meant to happen at the moment. I'm kind of seeing a box here, so maybe you are meant to actually explore outside of your comfort zone. I'm seeing a W and I'm hearing winner. So I guess yes, you are going to feel like a winner. And this is because you give yourself an opportunity to be a winner. I'm seeing the S, so that can be a soulmate, success. I hear it. Wow, my goodness. Yes, I think your spirit guides or just your higher self are wanting you to be aware. You are going to be experiencing success and you are going to feel like a queen, like a king, a winner. I'm saying this as a lake, so I think you are meant to be bathing into something so you can experience the depth in it. And it's like you kind of being a mermaid, so you are in the water soaking into it and you actually feel the energy all around you. So I think it is time for you to know, what do you want to explore as a lake? Where do you want to soak in, let's say, so you can experience what is meant for you. You need to be nourished by this lake or the energy of the lake. I'm seeing kind of like, it's kind of like a knot. So when you open the knot, this is something nourishing. It's like a peanut thing. When you break it, you have two of them. So maybe that's a surprise for you. Maybe you are going to expect one thing coming out of one shell, let's say. But when you are going to open it, you will be received by two amazing opportunities. And I think this is why the winner and success was also appearing here. This is so exciting. I'm seeing the B letter, so maybe that's a name, your name, a name of a person, a place even. That can be like with the S, success, and the W, that can be like a word that is popping in your mind. Maybe that's also connected to what you want to do, that is starting with a B. Okay, one last message. And like the first group, I'm seeing the mountain appearing. So this is asking you to be strong and courageous so you can create the right reality for you. So I'm going to start with a shell. So I'm going to explain. Anything that is falling into the shell, this is what the universe is ready to give you. That's going to come next. And all around, this is what the universe is working on. So this is about to be presented to you. This is pretty much in your hand, or soon in your hand. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the things around first. Remember this night, and I'm seeing London. I think I was also seeing this one in the last reading. Your next boyfriend or girlfriend. So maybe that is also connected if you saw this reading, or if not, maybe that's also a calling for you to watch it, especially if you're looking for a partner. I'm also seeing this girl picturing herself. So maybe that's framing yourself in, if you make choices or decisions for others, it is time for you to picture yourself as well. Observe. Okay, so be more observant. Is there something you are kind of trying to ignore? Like be like, whatever. So I think it is time for you to address it. I'm seeing a book and the calendar, and it's like a do list. So maybe there's something that is asking for more time, but you are working on the success. So love is going to be presented to you, or something you love to do. I have a bridge. So as I said with like the peanut thing that you open, I think this is like this bridge. It's like you was wanting to go in a direction and felt like you are going to only meet one thing at the opposite direction of the bridge, but instead you will experience a lot more than this. You may be surprised, but you are going to be supported as well, because the bridge is supposed to support, so you can travel on this one. A cat. I'm seeing someone that is comforting themselves. So maybe that's something you need to bring to yourself, comforting, or just having more self-time, with yourself. True colors. So follow a path that is going to allow you to be your true self, and allowing you to do something that is very connected to who you are or what you want to do. Let's go. So there is a new direction, a new destination, and this can also be your friends wanting to be around to explore with you. I'm seeing the balloon. So this is asking you to be free, or to free something. Free a goal, an idea, so this can reach something more. It's beautiful because everything is in reverse, so we are going to discover everything together. Schedule. Yes, I think you need to have a healthier routine. Maybe some of you work too little, or some of you work too much. So it is time for you to find more balance, and I think this is why the Justice card was appearing. You need that balance in your life. So if you're not really finding balance, or if you are feeling some instability emotionally, even because we had the Chariot appearing, or energetically with the Queen of Wands, so that can be energy, emotionally, or in your mind, then this is a big signal that you are maybe overworking or not feeling so satisfied with what you love to do. So you may not put too much work into it, or you may have lost hope and trust and faith in your project. That happened, this is okay, but it is time for you to refocus on something that is right and exciting for you. Because yes, I'm seeing you like, not sure, she's kind of waiting, kind of, I don't know, feeling lost for me. So here I'm seeing someone playing an instrument, so that can be maybe the art, maybe music. Maybe there's a music you listen to, or that is popping in your mind all the time, that is delivering a message. I'm seeing again the art, painting together. Maybe there is some type of collaboration as well that is needed. What? Maybe, yeah, I feel like there may be someone that is pressuring yourself, or that is a pressure for you, and it is time for you to release this person, because I feel like this is just causing more hurt than fun. All right, so be aware. And this can be a boss that is pressuring with the schedule appearing. It's lovely. So life is supposed to be that way. Oh, and I'm seeing Harry Potter. And the broom is flying. You are meant to be flying. You're meant to be, exploring something. When he's playing the Quidditch, then this is something so fun and liberating for Harry Potter. All right? So you need to actually follow that direction. This is supposed to be fun and liberating. And I think this is pretty much it for the stickers. So I'm going to use the charms and the grid now so we can get more infos. Okay, so for money, I'm seeing growth, expansion for you guys, and protection as well, because we have the leaf. So this is here to protect you and to be a symbol of growth. I'm seeing fidelity at home and with money. I'm seeing that you may need to work on that. Maybe there's something to fix in your home that is kind of getting on your nerves, because you're seeing this over and over again and you feel like, I really need to fix that thing, or I really need to refresh your room, or the paint on the wall, something like that. I feel like there is something you may need to do or desire to do, and this is calling you at the moment. But same thing with money, I feel like you are trying to find a tool or a way to experience more abundance, and I think you will. This is for sure, because we have the leaf appearing. All around, I'm seeing transformation and rebirth with the butterfly. I'm seeing faith being transferred to you or as an inspiration for you. I'm seeing the tree, so that can be Christmas. Maybe during Christmas season, you was inspired to transform or to do something different, or to just work on yourself to have more faith in your dreams. I think that may be the message. For work, I'm seeing some clearance. We have the broom appearing. So you may need to clean something, or maybe quit a job that is not satisfying for you, because you need to be loving your job. You need to be working with people that are also loving, because I'm seeing two of them connected. All right, and this is also connected to family, so you need to bring that love in your family environment. With growth, I am seeing a new direction for you. All right, you're supposed to navigate in a new direction with your growth, and I'm seeing you having the key. And this was connected to travel or transition and growth. So you have the key, you know exactly where you want to go, and this is for you to open a new door. All right, so do not be afraid to explore beyond, because there's something calling for you. For self and love, I'm seeing you grabbing or being welcoming. I think this is in the script that I was talking about, you releasing and surrendering. Let me check. I think it is. But yes, you are going to welcome something because you surrender, because you are open to receive. So be aware, love is going to come, and self-improvement is also going to come, but you need to be relaxed and ready to welcome that, to grab it. For self, I'm saying you may need to adapt. Maybe there is something that is a bit challenging these days, and this can be because of a family member or a friend or some event that happened, and this is asking you to be stronger and to adapt to things. So that is something that is happening, that is coming your way. I hope this is relatable and that you liked this reading, that you find all the information you needed for you to go in the right direction. So I wish you the best, crystal souls, and I will see you on the next one. So now the third group, let's discover what is coming in your direction for the future. So the first one is the 5 of Stones. So from what I'm getting with the 5 number, it's about balance, change, creation, magic even. I think there will be some shift, especially in your career and money, or something that is precious to you. And that can also be a precious person. I think there is some type of creation in that area. So if you was experiencing some lack with money or some resistance, or if someone was not really there for you anymore, I think this is directing yourself towards a new relationship or a new expansion with money or new career even. That's like a calling for you, and this is something that is in your hand. You are able to create your own success. You are able to create whatever is going to shine for you. This is kind of like an expansion of yourself with the crystals appearing. So because this is one extension of the self, this is your making. Okay, you are powerful enough to create whatever you desire, and you are going to be supported because you can see all the stars around you. So this is your angels and guides and higher self helping you, guiding you, supporting you towards something. And I think this is something that may be pretty new for some of you, but this can also be some work or expansion or change in the same area that you experience at the moment. Then we have the High Priestess. So what I'm getting with this card is trust your intuition. You know exactly where you want to go. You know exactly what you want to do. You know exactly what you dream of. Because with the moons that I'm seeing here, this is connected to intuition, dreams, clarity. This is some enlightenment. To be honest, it's like you think about something and you're like, wow, that's amazing. That's exactly what I want to do. So you may be inspired. You may be encouraged to actually start something that was in your mind for so long. So trust that because I think this is the best direction for you, and this is what is calling you at the moment, and this is something that is connected to your true self. It's like an expansion of yourself, because you can see 3 people appearing, so that can be a collaboration. 3 is also connected to growth, and we have 3 moon, 3 people. Okay, and that can also be collaborating with people that are having the same perspective, the same vision, or the same personality, and this or these people may be the right people to make you become who you want to be, or make you build a success the way you want it to be. The High Priestess is also connected to mysteries, okay? So maybe that is something you are not aware that is about to manifest. But I think this is connected to any type of wish you may have that, you kind of like, I'm not sure if this is happening, or, I'm not going to put too much faith in that direction because that is too unreal. But I think the universe is ready to surprise you, so you can welcome something that is a lot more connected to the reality you want to live. Okay, so allow this mystery, allow this magical thing, this miracle to happen. And this is also connected to the subconscious mind. So I think anything that is installed in your subconscious mind as a program is about to manifest. So if this is positive, then you may be excited. But if you feel like in your subconscious mind there is a lot of clutter, a lot of things, a lot of pain and trauma, then it is time for you to release it. Okay, and also use meditation or try to tune into the subconscious mind so you can heal anything. Also, with the 5 stones, this can be related to hardship with money, resistance with money. So if you're actually experiencing this, be aware this is also a program in your subconscious mind. So this is something you have to mold differently. And this can be done with hypnotherapy, hypnosis, and you can find some for free on YouTube. But you can also do some meditation, affirmations, repeatedly write something positive about money. I love money, I attract money. I am thankful to be one with the universe's infinite wealth, divine abundance flows easily to me. This is my favorite one. I also have this on my desk. So maybe that's also something you need to program yourself with. Because if money is resisting you, it's because you also tell money to go away subconsciously or consciously sometimes. Because how you view things is the image you create in your reality. And you have to break free from this, definitely, because we have the 4 of Wands. This is to me a super positive card because this is freedom, breaking free from anything that is no longer serving you. You can see the phoenix actually breaking free from the chains. There is no more captivity here, okay? This is freedom that is being presented to you. And with the wands, you can see 1, 1, 1, 1. 11, 11. So this is a wish that is about to become true. Anything you desire, anything you was wishing for, dreaming of, This is manifesting. So don't put or attach any doubts and lack of faith, because if you do, then this is what you are manifesting. This is the miracle you are asking for. Resistance, lack. No, this is not what you want, okay? So release it, break free of whatever is in your subconscious mind that is creating that resistance or this lack or difficulty. You do not choose this path. You choose freedom, excitement, joy, abundance, fulfillment, completion. This is your energy. You choose it, claim it, okay? Welcome this. And you can see with the wings being open, you need to be open as well to receive. Okay, if you hold on so tightly to something, I crave for it, I like this, you're not opening up. How are you going to receive? If I'm giving you something with this poem like that, well, that was a lucky thing. But this is mostly going to fall. You need to open up so I can give it to you. Be aware. So resistance is never a good thing. And this can be physically resisting something, feeling that resistance, or thinking that resistance. This is super important. You need to be in alignment with that freedom and welcomeness so you can welcome anything you desire. And in this case, this was something you was craving and wanting. This is a wish coming true. Then we have the Page of Swords. So this is connected to truth, clarity, and something that is about to be resolved. This is beautiful. And I think you are breaking free of something. So this is going to be like an old chapter being completely closed off, because it is time for you to experience the new. It is time for you to welcome something that is going to be a lot more connected to your truth and desires. So you are going to fight for something that is a lot more in coherence with your dreams, with what you want to build and create. It's like you are going to be given the magic so you can offer to people and offer to yourself as well. It is time for you to receive, pretty much. So in order for you to receive, what can you do? What are the blockages? Is this in your mind? Is this a lack of trust? Is this that resistance we talked about? Anything like that. And when you will break free, this is when clarity is going to be brought to you. This is when like a clear direction is going to be presented to you, or like a clear idea of what you want to create, or even a person, because you could see maybe some connection may manifest. And this can be friendship, this can be love, if you are looking for love. Anything you are looking for, it's like it's going to become clear. Maybe you was having this cloudy reality, you couldn't see anything, and then suddenly, boom, then now you're seeing clearly. That's what I want. That is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm creating at the moment. This is the type of person I embody, and this is the type of person I want to date. This is the type of friendship I am looking for, so I'm going to be that friend. Because be aware, your reality is a reflection of who you are. Also, so you need to work on yourself so you can create the best reality, so you can create the best truth for you to experience. Dreams. Alright, so we have vivid dreaming, dream messages, and dream teaching. So what I'm getting here, this is someone that is overprotecting herself. So maybe there is something that is uncomfortable for you at the moment, and this is okay because this is teaching you something. Even through discomfort, we are learning all the time. So what is this teaching you? And I think maybe this discomfort is making you feel trapped in a way. But you are going to break free. Remember, these chains are broken. So you need to break anything down, especially if this is just kind of stopping you to be yourself, or stopping the power, or just making you reside in an energy that is not yours anymore. It is time for you to see beyond this, okay? So I think your dreams may be an inspiration or an expansion of whatever you want to do. So for example, if you recall a dream that is so vivid and you just recognize that this is a reality you want to live in, you don't really want to go back to this reality, you just want to go back to sleep and to continue that dream, then this is teaching you something. Maybe in your life there is something lacking and you are actually chasing for that, or actually living them in your dreams, because dreams are other dimensions that you experience when you go to sleep. So whatever seems to be calling you in your dreams, or what you experience in your dreams, maybe something you want to create in that reality. So this is your mission, to build it in this reality. And I think your dreams may also be some type of I'm not wanting to spoil anything because I'm recording this video for the second time and I know exactly why, and this is connected to this card. So I'm not going to share anything. I think the universe is not wanting me to, and I think some people may not be ready for that message. But all I want you to know, if you want to make some researches about dreams and the meaning of it. My voice is cracking for a reason, guys. I'm telling you, the universe is not wanting me to share that. Anyway, so pay attention to your dreams, that's all. I'm going to end this right here. I'm not wanting to record it 3 times. So, oh, and by the way, the numbers. We have 2, so this is union. We have 3, this is growth. 3 again, growth. And number 1 is a new beginning. I think you are meant to start something that is going to connect with your own growth. And that can also be about uniting with someone. So, corals, wisdom. Colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. So I think it's all about, dedicating your time to something, putting efforts into that and time into it so this can grow. With colony, again, I think there's some collaboration with you and another person. And wisdom, with the Priestess, this is someone that is very intuitive, very wise. They know they are connected to their souls, their spirits. And I think you are this type of person as well. So this is inspiring you to tune within this wisdom so you can learn and grow through that. And I think all the experiences you will welcome while tuning and allowing your wisdom to come through. This is what is going to offer you exactly what you want to experience at the moment, what you signed for even as a soul perspective. So be aware and be ready because I think you may need to experience something soon. I'm seeing 2033 here. Alright, so that can be a year that is going to be important for you. And especially for a union because I'm seeing 22. And 2 is about union, as I said. 3 is about growth. 0 is about reset, so maybe starting something new, or this can be a circle or protection even. And 2 again, so this is connected to uniting with someone. And I feel like you are meant to explore and maybe to plan for the future at this moment in your life. Maybe that is you planning to go in one direction for your career, and this is something you will still do at that time. Okay, so it's some investment, and if this is not work, this can be investing in relationships or in love or something like this. But I feel like this is something significant for you. So for the message of this card, if an astronaut is a singularity, then its time is coming to an end. All right. So this is asking you to explore through the universe, just like the astronaut. But if you eat something, then you may die in the process. Then you may lose everything. All right. So this is important for you to always choose a direction and be wise, okay, about that. So you do not risk it all. You don't risk your life or risk maybe your money, because that can also be the case, or risk a relationship or anything like that. So just be careful with the choices you may actually make. I think that's the message for you. And here I'm saying freedom with the balloons. This is transporting yourself. So yes, you will explore, be transported, but also you have to be trusting of that direction, because otherwise you wouldn't hold the balloons or the planets as a balloon, right? So you can be transported. This is safe. This is something you can carry or you can hold on to, so you can see beyond, right? I think that's the message. So for the message of this card, I turn the planets collected along the way in candy-flavored balloons. I will be landing by your side and I will give them to you. So maybe there's something you want to offer to someone landing next to you. So I think, yes, during your this can be some exploration within or outside. So that can be travel for some people, or that can be inner travel as well, or astral travel even during dream time, because that can be connected. So try to pay attention to where this is leading yourself to. All right. Constant dropping wears stone. This is the same message of like the first group. And as I said on this group, it's like this message is reminding me of you kind of putting stones in your pocket. But as you can see on this card, she's floating. So you are meant to float, you're meant to be free. You're not supposed to feel heavy with all these stones in your pocket, because otherwise you'll be constantly dropping, falling. And this is the same type of energy. We have the balloons, you're floating, exploring like the cosmonaut, you're floating around. And it's like also the jump of the rabbit, because she's a rabbit on this card. Yeah, I think like you're meant to be free, pretty much. And also the balloon appearing. So you're meant to float around, to explore, to not be stuck. And with the rabbit appearing, this is connected to luck and something that is about to manifest quickly. Okay, so there is some momentum, manifestation that is about to manifest that is super, super quick, or that will be super fast. You will live life even more beautiful than you entered it. Isn't it beautiful? Yes, and I think this life is another opportunity for you to explore, to expand, to grow, to learn. And this is, honestly, this is what matters. You know, we didn't came here to collect things. We didn't came here to collect people or things or whatever. We are meant to collect experiences so we can grow. Alright? So when you have the spiritual perspective of life, then you don't really block yourself, trap yourself in things. You're just aware that you create your reality and you want the best reality, right? So you're always going to do your best to think positively, to be joyful, to be excited, to do whatever you want to do, all right? And not what you're told to do. This is very different. So just be aware of this. So I'm going to share messages now. And then I'm going to continue with the crystal ball, the grids, and everything. All right. So the message. It is great to be great, but it is greater to be human. It's funny because I just talked about like the spiritual connection of life, how you may view things as a spiritual being. And actually this is telling you, you know what, this human experience is great. Enjoy it to the fullest. Youth means limitless possibilities. Right, so you're still young. Okay, even your spirit is young. You're meant to explore. You're meant to learn. Okay, so don't reside in fear. Don't block yourself. Don't be your own prisoner. See beyond this. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. My vibes speak louder than my words. And we have the butterfly, so this is transformation and rebirth. Joy is the ultimate creator. See, that's the vibe. This is your energy. You need to be creating with that beautiful energy. And your vibe is also speaking louder than your words. So I think this is also telling you you may manifest more with your feelings, your moods, your energy, more than words. So this is super important for you to be in tune with the energy, the frequency, the vibe that you want to embody and create in your reality. So I'm going to continue now with the crystal ball so we can get more informations. Let's see. So right away I'm seeing the B letter. So maybe that's a name, maybe a job or something you want to do. I'm also seeing the diamond appearing. So this is something that is going to be precious. This is something that maybe is going to make you rich, even successful. But I'm also seeing this, you know, when you put a diamond next to a crystal, for example, this is making the crystal like a lot more powerful. This is empowering the energy. So I think this is going to make you empowered at the same time. And this can be talking about energy. This is not just with the material. I'm seeing the butterfly again appearing. So As I told you, this is about transformation, rebirth, and change for you. So welcome to change, because I think this is the transformation you need at the moment. Do not resist anything, because this is happening for a reason. We have the 4 numbers, so this is about stability, building something strong. And I think the direction you're taking is for you to create that stability or something strong for you to experience and to be happy about. I'm seeing kind of like the head of an horse, and the horse is for me a symbol of speed. You know, you're always chasing or on that race for you to be first place. So I feel like you want to be successful, and I think the horse appearing is asking you to actually follow that direction and to quickly make changes so things can actually manifest quickly for you as well. So you can be first place. I'm seeing a triangle with the symbol, but I do not remember like the connection with the zodiac sign. So let me catch something real quick so I can know exactly what this sign is about, because I feel like this is important. So this is the air energy. So with the air energy, this is connected to actually the way we think about things. So this is asking you to use your knowledge so you can be successful and so you can take the right direction for yourself and for your future. I think this may be the message here for you. But this can also be talking about you attracting like an air sign, or maybe you are an air sign and you are meant to use your own power, okay? Because you're born an air sign for a reason. So knowledge, thoughts, the mind, connection. This can also be about connecting with your subconscious mind so you can manifest quicker. I'm seeing the bat appearing, and the bat is for me about navigating through the night, but also finding enjoyment or fun during darkness. It's like you introspect into difficult moments, for example, or traumatic events, and you recognize, you know what, this was a part of my story. This is something I needed to enjoy or just to be okay with at the moment. So one last message. I'm seeing back. Maybe for some of you, you may need to look back in some memories to understand where do you want to go at the moment? What do you want to do at the moment? This may be necessary for you to look back in the past, or maybe to heal something from the past, or accept something or forgive something from the past as well. So I'm going to continue with the shell. So in the shell, this will be pretty much what the universe is about to give you, what is going to be delivered in your hand. And all around, this is what the universe is working on at the moment, but this is about to manifest. So I'm going to use the stickers first. Okay. Oops. So we have go, go, go. I'm seeing this girl as like a French, especially with the look, like the beret and the stripped shirt. I'm seeing someone like, it's okay, we got this, you know, we're peaceful, we're having fun. So I think fun is about to manifest as well. But you may need to also travel or transition towards something. Stains. We also had this one on the first group. So I feel like there is something that, you know, is staining your mind, reality, emotions, and that is something you need to release, okay? So you can use this ink instead to write a new story. And you can see the bird, so you are meant to be free, okay? Free from anything that's painful, free from the past, and write something new. You know, we talked about the ink and then you see the pen. So you are meant to write something new at the moment and think clearly about what story do you want to tell for yourself. Because you are that powerful, you are the creator of your own story, of your own destiny, reality. So be aware of this. So in the shell, Okay, so there's someone seductive. So I guess love is going to be presented to you. What's up? So there is someone that may actually maybe talk to you or want to connect to you, or maybe that's about to manifest. This is someone that is grounded, or you may be needing to ground yourself a bit more. I really think there is someone that is wanting to be in your life, that is wanting to take the same direction as well, because you can see they are writers. I'm also seeing painting, so being creative, maybe with your life or with the way you live, with the things you want. I'm seeing this go on the scale, being a bit like, what is this? So maybe it's about you not being content with the result of things, maybe with your diet even, maybe with your shape, and maybe this is asking you to work on this, okay? Maybe to do some sport activities that are fun for you. Do not force yourself to work out on something that is not fun. Because I see so many people going at the gym and they hate it. If you hate it, why are you doing this? Just do one activity that is fun for you. You know, it can be yoga, it can be, I don't know, playing soccer, whatever is calling you. Just do some activity that is fun if you want to lose weight and to be in shape and to be healthy. You know, it's not just about shaping your body, it's about feeling good in this one. So maybe that is also a calling from the universe. And I was saying, I love you. So maybe that's also telling your body, I love you the way you are at this moment. I love you, okay? Because if you self-hate, or if you just reside in self-hate and just hate this body and look at you and be like, oh, why are you looking like a potato? Then that is not going to be okay, because, you know, you need to have this self-love to keep going. If you treat yourself like it's like the coaches actually beating kids up just because they want them to improve. I do not think this is the right treatment. So treat yourself like a friend, support yourself, be like your own supporter, like your own fan. And when you treat yourself this way, you're going to be so motivated to actually make changes. So if this is about diet or weights or body shape or whatever this is, creativity even, be your own supporter. That's the message. Be loving with yourself. Okay, so continuing with the grid and the charms, let's see. Okay, so all around we have the key, so this may be a new opportunity for you to bloom and grow, because we have the flower and we have the cross here. So this is asking you to have faith. For the money, I'm seeing some adaptability that's necessary, some transition, maybe a new way for you to make money with the dragonfly. With love, I'm seeing the heart shape and also the connection with the butterfly. The butterfly is about transformation, so maybe transforming the way you see love, being more loving, more caring with yourself and others, because I'm seeing the connection with self-love with the heart. I'm seeing the turtle with the self. The turtle is for me like connected to wisdom, but also for you to explore, okay, to explore on earth and in water. So earth connection is about this experience as a human being. As for the water energy, this is more about exploring your emotions, so you can be connected to the self a lot more. And with the sun shining, I think this is also for your success or for your joy and happiness, for you to just shine. For travel, I'm saying, yes, a new direction that you may take, maybe something you need to explore, and this can be a transition if this is not traveling. For the butterfly, this is connected to love, self, travel, and growth. So this may be announcing a transformation, a change in these areas. So love, self, transition, or travel and growth. For travel and growth, I am seeing the angel. So that may be a message from your angels, your guides, telling you, you know what? Something is going to happen, or maybe you will go somewhere that's needed for you to grow, so you can be a better person. I am seeing freedom with growth and family connections. So you need to break free from something. If someone is treating you not, poorly, then you need to break free from this connection, or maybe talk about this so you can break free from this treatment, because your words have the power to free yourself as well. I'm seeing the star with just for you with growth. So I think this is announcing a success in that growth. Maybe growing more success, growing more money, growing more love. Wherever you're going to, dedicate your time, attention, and love and efforts, then this is when things are going to grow for you. And I'm seeing again the same flower with family and growth. And if you are like a mom or, a parent, I think this can also be announcing some birth. So if you are looking for pregnancy, or if you want to conceive, this can also be announcing this. Of course, if you want it, all right? For family, we have the heart appearing, so love. Love is going to be amplified in your family connections. So for work, I'm seeing some guidance, help from your spirit guides helping you. And especially if you follow a work that is connected to your dreams, because I'm seeing success here coming for you. And luck, definitely luck. But for some of you, you may need to take a new direction with your family, your work, and your home. But especially work. Some people are not following what they are meant to do. They're not following their purpose. And if you don't know what is your path, what is your purpose, you can take a look at your path life number and soul urge number. But you can also find some readings I did in the past that are talking about your mission. And if this is calling you, I think pretty much it's so connected to our desire, what we are craving for. So follow that. This may be the right destination for you. And all around, I'm also seeing the leaf. So this is growth and also protection. So you are going to be protected with the direction you're taking at the moment. So embrace it, welcome this change, welcome this new adventure, because this is right for you. So this is pretty much it for this reading. I hope you will like this one. If you do, let me know in the comments what you think about this reading and if this was accurate for you and your situation. I wish you the best. Take good care of your crystal souls. Again, thank you so much for joining our family. We are 44K. This is crazy to me. Thank you so much. I love you all and see you on the next reading.